Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the area and perimeter of a square and a rectangle. So we're going to look at these two squares. So on the left hand side I'm going to write here area. So we're looking at area of a square, and on the right hand side I'm going to have perimeter. Okay, so let's say that we called each side S. Right, so we're using the letter S. So we need to know that all four sides would have the same measurement, and we would have each angle here would be 90 degrees. So if I was just looking at something simple here and I'm looking at blocks going around, I'm going to basically just going to say area is equal to my side, one of the sides times another side. And because there are two sides, I'm basically going to say side squared. Now on the right hand side, I will do the same thing. I have four sides, but what I want you to remember is that with area on the left hand side, you're basically looking at inside the block. And I will show you an example. You're basically working out the area inside. When it comes to the perimeter, I want you to always imagine, let's just say you have a stick person, and the stick person is walking around the sides. And as they're walking around the sides, you're adding up the sides going around. So for your perimeter, it's the distance around the shape. So for perimeter, I'll just say P is equal to the one side plus the second side plus the third side plus the fourth side. And so here you'd find that you'd come across that formula that says 4 times a side, or you just add the sides up. It doesn't matter. And you'd see a formula saying 4s. So 4s just means 4 lots of the sides of, but basically because the sides are all the same measurements. So let's look at an example so that you could understand. So if we look at an example like this, and here we have, let's make the side 6. And if it's 6, all the sides are going to be 6. So we're going to apply our rule. So our rule is side times side. And my side here is going to be 6 times 6. And 6 times 6 is 36. So we're going to say 36 units, if we don't have a measurement, units squared. I want you to remember, and I should have actually put the units in. For example, if it was centimeters, so let's just go back and let's just change it because I just want to show you something. So if you have centimeters here, and we're going to say 6 centimeters times 6 centimeters. Remember in algebra when we said a times a, we had a squared. So when you say centimeter times centimeter, it's going to be centimeters squared. Now let's look at the square on the right hand side, and we're basically looking at perimeter now. And remember what I said, we're going to take our stick person and we're going to make the stick person walk around. Now if you don't like formulas, you don't need to use a formula, you just can apply what you understand. So here we're going to go P is equal to 6 centimeters plus 6 centimeters plus 6 centimeters plus 6 centimeters. And that would give you 6 times 4, which is 24 centimeters. Okay? Or you can use the formula, which is, or you could say P is equal to 4 times 6 centimeters, and that would give you your 24 centimeters. So it's up to you what you prefer. Okay, now let's go and have a look at a perimeter of a rectangle. So we're going to start on the left hand side. Perimeter and area. So let's start with area because we used area on the right above, and we'll have perimeter on the right hand side. So on the left hand side, I'm going to say that this is a length L, and the opposite sides are equal, so L. So just remember that opposite sides are equal, and this side would be equal to that side. So let's call this width and width. So here you could either have length times breadth or length times width. It's exactly the same thing. So if I was working out the formula here, I'd basically say area is equal to length times width. Okay. Now for perimeter, remember what I've said to you. You've got your two lengths here, and you have your width, two widths. So I'm going to show you the different formulas that you would have at school. So you'd either start by saying L plus L plus W plus W. So L plus L is 2L plus 2W. So two lengths plus two widths. Or you could have two lots of length plus width. And that is what you could use. So you could either just add them up and say length plus width, or you could say two lengths plus two widths, or you could say 2 and you open brackets and you're going to have your length plus your width. Okay, now let's use an example. Let's look at what we could use here. So let's say you have 12 centimeters here, and here you have 4 centimeters. So you're going to say area is equal to length times width. So you're going to have 12 centimeters times 4 centimeters. And 12 times 4 is 48. And centimeter times centimeter, centimeter squared. Okay? And remember that with your rectangle, all your angles are also 90 degrees. Okay, now we're going to look at what happens if I have my perimeter. So here we've got 12 centimeters. Remember, opposite sides are equal, so this is also going to be 12 centimeters. This is 4 centimeters, and this will also be 4 centimeters. Now, if I'm working out the perimeter, and you do not like formulas, then you just go 12 centimeter plus 4 centimeters plus 12 centimeters plus 4 centimeters. Okay, or you could go 2 lots of lengths plus 2 lots of widths. So 12 plus 12 is 24, and your 24 plus your 8 would give you 32. So that will give you 32 centimeters. Okay, and that's how you would work it out. I hope you found this quite useful. Please follow me on my next video.